Classic Who fans are tilting their heads wondering where the hell Susan is. Non-fans of Doctor Who, or people with a life, are wondering when the hell the damn Smurf shows up already. It's really Santa Claus! I see the Doctor's genius intellect has not been passed down. Then again, 2 weeks ago, a bunch of kids thought a jackass coming out of an alley who told them their parents didn't love them was the real Santa Claus, so at least she's got a little more to work with here. Well, I never. I always thought you lived somewhere else. No wonder those threatening letters I sent you never arrived. Maybe this is just Santa Claus's summer home. Or perhaps Santa is involved in some kind of real estate scheme and will have to eliminate the Doctor to keep the secret. Or perhaps the real reason is just kind of stupid. Well, I found it very noisy at the North Pole, all those aircrafts and things, so I came here. He moved to another planet in order to avoid the sound of airplanes flying overhead. Dude must have ears like a bat. Or perhaps he was just sick of Scrooge-like businessmen attacking him with flying submarines and requiring Superman to save his ass. But things are difficult here, too. The demon magician interferes all the time. Confirmation that the thing on the cover is, in fact, a demon. I also love how the Doctor doesn't even question the presence of a demon magician that's screwing around with Santa, or that Santa Claus exists, or that Santa is on another planet, or that Santa one time fought Martians that weren't ice warriors. Anyway, Santa says that the Doctor might be able to help him. It's very worrying indeed. I'm way behind with my toy production, and just look at all those letters. Those are for a thing called the TARDIS. Every panel of this comic just raises whole new questions about the entire premise. Okay, so Santa exists. He moves to another planet to avoid the noise caused by planes flying over polar routes, but kids are aware of him living on another planet and are still able to send letters to said planet for him, and the kids are all asking for a TARDIS for Christmas. The children are aware of the TARDIS's existence, and there are so many children who are aware of the TARDIS that it requires its own section of the toy workshop set aside to store all the letters. And yet Santa himself is not aware of the TARDIS. You think this happens a lot with Santa? That he can't keep up with the latest toy lines and pop culture ephemera? That would explain why I never got that Cybermat I asked for as a kid and had to build them myself. The Doctor, however, has his own solution. Well, all the children want a model TARDIS, do they? Well, we mustn't disappoint them. I'm going to franchise myself like hell. There's a swimming pool in the TARDIS that's going to end up filled with money. I would totally pay to see William Hartnell swimming around in a pool of money like he was friggin' Scrooge McDuck. Anyway, the Doctor has been carrying around a bag this entire time that, conveniently, has a little magic box inside of it. Like photography, this is all done by a light and a lens, except in this case we have, hey presto, models! Photographs of a toy are just as good as the real thing! Merry Christmas! Actually, the box is some kind of duplicator. To demonstrate, it makes actual copies of a model car and a teddy bear. Star Trek may have predicted the cell phone and the tablet computer, but Doctor Who predicted the 3D printer. Or at least the magic camera that instantly recreated an object that you took a photo of. We totally have those now, right? This is a wonderful invention, Doctor Who. Now I shall be able to make all the toys in time. I'd ask where the elves are, but obviously the elves are on strike or something right now. That's why Santa called in the Power Rangers that one time to help him make toys. I'm delighted to help. You take this magic box. Holy crap, I was just kidding about calling it a magic box. He actually calls it that. The first Doctor doesn't bullcrap around with pseudoscience about DNA traveling through lightning or something. It's a friggin' magic box, plain and simple. And he has 2 magic boxes, in fact, saying that he'll go and get the other one to make models of the TARDIS. The magic box made duplicates of the models and teddy bears. Wouldn't this just make a bunch of TARDISes instead of models? Or is he actually planning on giving those kids real TARDISes? Hell, he doesn't even need to go back to the TARDIS for this. They just need a toy police box. Boom! Instant TARDIS model. So Doctor Who leaves and the children help Santa Claus, and are soon fired by Santa after demanding more reasonable pay rates. It's apparently taken the Doctor a while to get back, so the kids decide to take another sled out to the TARDIS, this time with extra sledges to haul back all the model TARDISes. I appreciate the forethought there, but not the forethought of why the Doctor didn't bring such sledges himself for that task. The two come across the Doctor's sled in the middle of nowhere, sans the Doctor. "Gillian, look at these great footprints in the snow. I mean, they're perfectly formed and even with one another. They're great!" Footprints in the snow. Clearly, it's some kind of Yeti. One day I'm gonna get that filthy animal! Review over early, and now That didn't work. Why does that never work?